choice to come here.
I didn't want to have to leave my house twice.
Yo, what is up, Sleepers? It's your boy Edmund here live in London. Who do I have with me today?
Wait, we're in London?
Yeah.
We got Matt Smith over here.
Matt Smith?
Yeah.
From London.
You got Peter Capaldi.
Y'all know
I was surprised you actually knew the name.
Y'all know way too many people from London.
I watched a 4-hour essay on Doctor Who
Who else do we
yesterday.
have with
Well,
us?
I'm proud of you
man.
for that. Let's
I have
go.
no clue. I don't know any
I'm
London
happy
people.
that no, you guys hear what he said though, right? He
Nah, I
watched a
did not.
4-hour essay of Doctor Who. I'm actually super happy for that.
Well, that's
you
lame,
know?
bro.
So I know a bit more about Doctor
British
Who.
guy.
I'm
And we have
really
some
happy
British
to hear
guy.
that, you know?
Some British
So,
guy.
there will be timestamps in the description for our review. You guys want to skip to that, but for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. How's y'all's week been?
It's been okay.
It's been a week.
Good, dude.
Been frustrated.
It's been
Kind of
alright.
whacked in my studying and did my practice test and then an exam yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I did the practice test on like Friday, but then I did the
Did you
actual
get your
test.
score back already?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, it was
was
a good
that
or bad?
great,
at
bro.
least?
It was passing,
Okay.
but that's all it was.
55.
It's not
No.
like
No,
Five.
passing's like 70, bro.
It's like 60.
employers don't check your grades anyway. They just
in the
check,
practice
they just check
in the
see your
practice
degree.
exam, I did pretty good. I only had to really look up like 3 questions. This one I had to do a bit more, but yeah.
So me
Okay.
and Jesus watched a
like a
soccer
78.
match on Friday night.
Bro, I can't believe it. I didn't a fucking tie.
Yeah, it
I
was
seen
a
the
tie.
soccer. I seen this the
Were you hoping for like blue
the
lock
Europe
animation?
World Comp
No.
the thing
They weren't good
at
at
work
soccer.
at
like
Friday.
epic.
I was watching it somewhere. I was like, this is what they're watching.
Yeah, we were
it was,
watching
it
this
was
match.
Chile versus who again?
Peru.
Peru.
Why
in
didn't we
Copa
get that
America.
lacrosse match or whatever match
Oh.
that the United States won the
Yeah.
championship in?
Yeah. It's a big deal apparently.
It was because no one
Nobody
even knew we had a team
watches
for it.
lacrosse, but
Well,
we won.
I don't know what sport it was, but apparently we won. I think it was like cricket.
Well, I mean, I watched the
Yeah, it
freaking
was
hockey
cricket.
finals.
Like I didn't even know we.
The
had a
Oilers
team for that.
versus-
It was Panthers,
Panthers.
Florida Panthers. Baby.
Yep, I watched the first one of this one with them.
It's
So
You
big
guys are
upset.
really
huh? The
into
Oilers
sports.
are coming back.
Well, I mean,
Why are you guys so into sports?
I'm not. I was invited
Yeah,
to
Scott,
it.
Scott
Yeah.
and Anya
I know
are
Scott
really
and Anya
into.
are, but
So I was just watching it. And
I was
Eddie's
just there
always
when
been
they
into
watched it,
soccer.
too.
I don't know
Yeah.
about Jesus, but
I like most sports. I just don't watch them.
yeah, I said I know Eddie watches a lot of sports. Do you see the NBA finals?
Yeah,
No.
I didn't watch it, but I saw a bunch of the clips from
I
it.
know Abraham was dogging on the Celtics for winning again. 'Cause they're such a salty team, I guess.
is it
Well,
Celtics
this
or
guy was
Celtics?
kind of cringe.
Well, the Celtics are the number one.
Oh, the
NBA.
cringe guy. Oh, I watched clips of the cringe guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just like I said, Abraham was not happy with the final.
We
like,
did it.
You can pronounce Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
I don't know, man.
Because
Everybody
it's-
calls them
Boston-
the Celtics.
yeah,
No,
that's the
I
Boston
never hear.
Celtics.
I never hear Celtics.
Yeah,
That's
they're the
well,
no-
it's because
I guess we'll never know.
I guess. Well, yeah, that's something he
Right.
said. I
It's an
guess we'll
actual
never
word,
know.
that's why.
That was cringe, man.
It's like a
It should have been the Nuggets.
That guy was so cringe.
I want joke.
I don't
If
think it's like a
Jokic would have won,
religion,
he
but
would
it's a
not have said that
belief
cringe
system, I
shit.
think.
You know.
Yeah,
Well, it was funny 'cause
He would just want to go home.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it was like I said, Abraham was roasting him because he just stole like 4 phrases from all big.
Yeah, that's He's so cringe. He stole a bunch of phrases.
He
in his
didn't even
victory
say
speech.
anything like his own original
one of them.
wording. It's just, oh yeah, let me just say some random phrases that bigger players have said.
Alexi, imagine a basketball player that has the same attitude as you of wanting to be home.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's Jokic
Oh, I don't know who
or
they are.
Jokic.
That's the
He's
main
cool.
star.
He is cool.
You would like basketball for him,
No,
I think.
His name was Kevin Love. Kevin Love.
I don't
We
think
did
so.
it.
I'm gonna see if I can find a clip for us. But in the meantime, yeah. What else did you guys do? Is that it?
I watched stuff.
I had another call with Paige. We watched the JJK movie.
Oh
Zero
yeah.
again. It was better on second watch now that I kind of understand what's going on. There's still, it's goofy parts like when that childhood friend proposes to the kid, and then she instantly gets shreked by a car.
Oh yeah.
Shrek.
She gets isekai'd. She gets isekai'd by the
She
car.
gets killed. Yeah.
By
Truck-kun.
the
Truck-kun.
Truck-kun. Yeah, you ever
came
seen
and
those
said-
memes?
Yeah.
Said hello.
Yeah. Who doesn't know those memes?
I can't find a good video.
I mean, I went to I celebrated a birthday party with the homies, some other homies,
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I was about to say, what homies? We are your homies.
other homies, other homies.
Other homies.
We went to I forgot what restaurant. It was downtown though.
Was it Chick-fil-A?
No. Let me look this up real quick. I think it's New Holland Brewing. That's what we went
Oh,
to.
I've seen that one. I haven't been in
Is
there
that the
though.
one that exploded?
Oh man,
Couple
you're asking
weeks ago.
questions I don't know. We went there though. It was nice. I got
Seems
spent
like very new age.
spent $60 there eating and drinking. It was a good time, and then we went and watched Bad Boys.
Oh, they have those
Oh,
gross
you watched Bad
IPAs.
Boys again?
Yeah, because that's what they wanted to watch. So like, let's go. I'm down.
Did you
Like-
have fun again?
You should
Yeah,
have been
I
like,
still love Bad Boys.
you should have been like, actually, I'm on a podcast and I already watched this.
I did tell them that.
You guys could check out my opinion.
I didn't know that they did that. New Holland Brewing did its own alcohol too. That new,
Oh,
the
draft?
Dragon
Yeah,
Milk.
they make
Oh.
those IPAs and shit in stores.
I tried salted caramel flavored of there.
That sounds disgusting.
It was
disgusting.
really salty to chug.
I wonder why. It's almost as if it's in the name.
Well, the thing is, I got that last drink at the very end. I was just trying to finish it because we were trying to leave to go watch the movie. So like, I was trying to chug it, and they're like, "I wonder why you're not being able to chug it." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." Trying to get it down.
I just watched the Whitecaps. That's where I came home from.
Yeah.
I went to May's dad's company picnic. Are you coming to our company picnic, Javier?
I don't know. Yeah, I have
Bro,
to figure
come
that out.
on,
Well, the thing is, my cousin's coming up on that week.
Bro, you always busy.
I
Come
know.
on,
Trust
man.
me.
Stop being so fucking busy.
It's
I
a
can't
Monday
help
night.
it.
Monday.
It's
Yeah,
a
but she's
Monday.
coming up. She wants me to pick her up on the Sunday, the day before.
Tell her to
Okay,
stay.
pick
Tell her
me
to
up.
stay home that day.
But yeah, all I did was watch stuff, study, and game.
All right.
I
That
didn't
was
even want to
pretty
leave.
all I did.
Technically, I didn't even want to leave my house
Yeah, me
at all
either.
this weekend. I could just want.
Elden Ring's been out. That's what I've been playing.
Yeah.
I've also been playing it.
I've been playing it, but not the DLC.
I bought
These
it
guys
super
are riding
late.
the Elden Lord's dick.
And then I fucking
What
I
do you
had
mean? I'm
a
just trying to beat the game finally.
You really getting ridden hard, dude.
What do you mean?
I was surprised I was able to get through those bosses again pretty easily
I'm
on
just
new,
trying.
on New Game Plus
Mm.
because I had to grind out
You
the
did-
part of the
you just
Ronnie
remembered.
quest, and then I had to
Must
and I had
remember.
to do the White Mask quest to try to get to the areas early without having to go through the story ones.
Oh, wait. You did a new game plus, so you had to redo stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, I thought I was all ready to go, and then it turned out I was on New Game Plus.
So you had to beat Mog again or no?
Yeah, I already beat them.
You had to beat him again, though?
Yeah.
Or no?
I
Fuck.
still don't even know how to get to that character. I really
Just
don't.
look up farming spots and
There's-
we'll take you there.
There's guides, just like a Mog guide.
Oh, that too.
Mog location.
Well, the thing
guide.
is, like, aren't you supposed to do it before you get
No.
the
No.
whole capital destroyed?
No,
No.
you can do it.
You can do it whenever you
anytime.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
either do it from a quest or you do it through the
I think I
the
beat Mog before I
consecrated
even beat
snowfield.
the third, like,
From what?
the fourth story boss.
the snow area. There's a place that has like a portal that takes
I
you
still
to.
haven't unlocked a quarter of the map that I don't know how to get to.
That's where Millennia's at.
Yeah, I don't know how to get there.
Well,
I
anyways,
forget
this
how you
remember
do
this is
it.
not an Elden Ring stream, so we
Right.
should probably get to the movie.
Yeah. So moving on, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games that are looking forward to?
The Boys, the new season just dropped. Apparently, it's really, really good.
Well, that's not what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, because a lot of conservatives are just now realizing that the show's like making fun of them.
Satire.
I don't know how.
yeah,
they,
no, it's doing better than season 3 apparently as well.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck conservatives thought that this show was just like any run of the mill show. There was like last season there was a legit Nazi, and and then in season 2 there was an episode that showed how a person falls into like a shooter mentality.
I thought it was pretty obvious when the villain is the guy with the American flag as a cape,
Yeah.
but I guess not. Guess it's too dense for people.
I guess they thought that he was the hero because of the flag.
And apparently it just came out that Firecracker, one of the new heroes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the show yet.
She's apparently a P word.
Oh my god.
A what?
A PDF file.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I'm still not understanding all the way.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, that was.
Yeah, and there's two in-show.
Oh my god.
There's two like in-show Twitter accounts that are out in the real world that are posting like yo, bro, let me look at this picture of Firecracker. She's effing a 15-year-old.
Oh my god.
Oh, I get it now.
PDF.
Wow.
Bro, I'm way more slower than Alexia. Okay.
But yeah, the boy is really good.
We got Killer Bee in the game. What y'all think of that?
I'm looking forward to the Killer Bee game.
It looks entertaining, I'll tell you
Looks
that.
fun.
But it's not a game that I would spend more
Is it
than
better
$10.
than GTA 6.
I doubt that. I feel like if you
I
actually
don't want to
I
spend
feel-
money on it.
No, I feel like if someone got you this game, you'd probably
I'd
spend
play
more
it.
hours on it than anything else.
No.
Anything else?
No.
Anything else?
Yeah,
More than
that's-
Monster
Bro,
Hunter.
look at that.
I do feel like Alexia would be like, I'm so entertained. Like, this is so good.
This
I
is
don't know
right
why.
up your alley, man.
This does
No.
scream up his alley.
Why?
I don't know.
It's just something that would interest you.
I want
this
to be
N-word's
playing
eating
Geometry
beans, bro.
Dash.
Because this guy Alexi be eating beans.
I thought he was an M&M.
No,
He's
bro,
a
it's called
bee.
Killer Bee.
Yeah, I got that now, but like he looks like the M&M. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it a coffee bean?
No, M&Ms.
No, I'm
you know those M&M commercials?
Yes, I'm talking about
I
this
actually
character.
don't know if he's a coffee bean or
Like,
not.
what kind of bean is he?
I'm not sure.
Is it a black
He
bean?
is a bean.
pencil
Who gives
bean?
a fuck?
It matters. I need to know what race he is.
Why? So he can be racist?
No.
All right. We also had the new Monster Hunter.
That looked lame, bro. Let's just skip over it.
No, you're just mad because you suck at these games.
What was
The
it
trailer
called?
only showed them kind of
Wilds.
going through the desert and
Yeah.
fighting off like the shitty
I know, it
little
was a
mobs.
terrible
Fighting off the
trailer.
dune worms.
This game looks entertaining.
Does not
but-
even look entertaining. What
What
are
do you
like,
mean?
you gaslighting like hell right now.
No.
Ugh, I hate that guy so much.
Who?
This
Admin
guy?
Bolt.
Oh, yeah.
I hate him.
But yeah,
Well, they
so
got his eyes so
based on
much.
the cool things we're seeing and I'm being told that are gonna be in this game, I'm excited to just try it out. And it's a definitely big step
Oh, I
up.
like
It's
Max.
Alexi.
compared to
I
Monster
like
Hunter Rise.
that's Maximilian, dude.
It's Alexi.
Don't compare him to Alexi.
It's Alexi. He looks just like him.
Max is way better.
Glasses are the same. He's got a goatee. Alexi when he had his long hair.
Max is cool though. He plays
Why?
he plays fighting
Alexi's
games.
not cool.
He plays fighting games a lot.
But yeah, no, this is definitely a much better game than what Rise ever was, I think.
Doesn't
But
look better
I
than
feel
Killer
like
Beans.
I feel that's kind of the same. We're going down the same path with like how Pokemon is compared. Like when a new one comes out, you're like, man, this one looks good.
Yes.
The last one was not great.
No, it's because
I like Rise.
Rise is more colorful, but to me, it lacked what Monster Hunter Worlds had, which was the ecology and all that stuff. You know, the beautiful world was not there in Rise.
I liked Rise better just because it was I like the colors and
Yeah, it had more color. I'll admit
and
that.
just the sheer fact that they actually had more like freedom with weapon designs. Like the weapon designs in the world are so fucking bland.
When it comes to mobile games version of Monster Hunter, then yes, they always do that. For like 3DS version had some ridiculous stuff as well. And so yeah,
like I feel World was a
World
little too
and
serious.
Wild, I'm assuming, are going to be more on the realistic end with some goofy weapons throw in as a side. Because like I know in Rise, there's like a swordfish great sword, you know. So that's pretty much the pinnacle of creativity design
there
there.
should be more.
And I know that they had their Mega Man and their what was it, Witcher events where you can play as like
Devil May Cry
Geralt
events.
and Devil May Cry. So, but they still weren't anything amazing. Like you can get the Necker as a as your
Necker.
Pelico.
Oh, cool.
So they had some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And lastly, we got Smile 2. It releases October 18 of 2025.
I mean, okay.
Whatever.
Essentially, yeah, it's just whatever.
Yeah, I just
I might watch it for her.
You guys didn't love
You remember
Smile?
the ending for the last one?
Yeah, it was bad.
You guys didn't love Smile?
It was
No.
more of a teens movie. That's
It was
all I'm
definitely
saying.
like, is this at least gonna be rated R?
No, it's
Probably
rated
PG-13
Probably.
again.
Yeah.
13, yeah. Well, what is it rating actually, Eddie?
I think it was the original one.
No, I mean this one already.
Well, we don't know yet.
Well, it should be out already.
Let's see, IMDb. Tell us.
What's the rating?
He tried really hard not to make it look like the Joker blood smile.
He doesn't want to give it to us.
It
Yeah, I
makes
guess
it
it's
look
not
really
out yet.
ugly.
Assuming it's PG-13, just go with that.
I mean, yeah, because I think the first one was PG-13.
Yeah, I believe so. There was
But
a
yeah,
lot
so
of younger people.
This is
in the audience.
not gonna make sense. We'll probably end up watching this movie eventually, but
This is gonna be the movie of the week, bro. What do you mean?
I
It's
honestly
gonna
hope
be the
not,
movie of the year.
because I don't see what they could possibly do here.
Hey, just smile, man.
You know, like I don't remember how it ended in the first one, but I don't see what they
Remember
could
they went to-
possibly do.
They went to that farmhouse. and
I can't
that's
stop
The
smiling.
trailer kind of feels like they gave me the entire movie already as well.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's
terrible.
how I felt about the first one. The first trailer for the first
Oh, it was
movie.
rated R, Eddie.
Oh, it was?
So then the Smile 2 will be rated R then.
I hope they at least do proper jump scares and like scary moments, not just like
They had jump scares.
I mean proper ones, not like the ones where you can see coming a mile away.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard because remember, most of the
Oh,
time
that's
the characters,
subjective.
I mean, most of those characters are already screaming at whatever's gonna be a jump scare scene
Yeah.
because they kind of remember they just see the character.
Is that PETA?
So, what were you guys' thoughts before watching Paddington?
I didn't really have any thoughts about it.
I
Like
didn't wanna
I just
watch
know
it.
what people have said about it.
It'd be heartwarming, and
Yeah.
I was looking forward
I
to
would
it.
agree to that, yes. And I just had thoughts of what I heard other people say, how it was very, like, there were sad
There's no
moments
fucking
and
statue
stuff.
out there.
Of course they do, bro. It's Paddington.
Like, they had sad moments where, like, you expect to, like, cry. And he was like, I was like, what?
I had to look it up. What was the
But,
sad
yeah.
scene?
Yeah, don't
I
look at-
literally had to look it up because
I don't blame you for that.
I literally was like, well, where's the sadness in this movie? This movie just is so
It's so
bland.
sad.
No, I'm
It-
looking
it-
at
it was
this.
so lame.
before.
Well, no, I'm being honest.
So that's my thoughts before going to, like, that's what I was expecting to get when I was going to watch these movies.
I wasn't. I didn't have no.
This guy
expectation.
didn't
I
want to
didn't wanna
even
watch
be
it.
here,
Yeah, I didn't want to
so
watch it. I did not want to watch it.
I was
Yeah.
looking forward to it, and I was just wondering how he'd compare to like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
Because
that's a
he
good,
likes marmalade.
that's
I
a good
got
question.
I got a lot of vibes of, like, what was it, Lyle,
Yeah.
Crocodile and
Ugh.
stuff.
It does. It has the same. It has the same feeling to
It
it.
really does
At
have the
least
same
there's
feeling
no
to it.
fucking lame ass music.
Hey,
Remember
I
when the
enjoyed
snake
it.
sung at the end though?
look,
The-
I enjoyed
and the kid
Lyle,
went
okay?
crazy?
I enjoyed that movie. It was a
What?
fun movie.
you like
Oh
Lyle?
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
I
fun.
do. Yeah, I remember you liked it.
It was fun. I liked the
kinda-
singing.
It
a
was
fun movie.
goofy.
It was colorful.
It was inoffensive.
Didn't
I
they do
guess.
a live action Winnie the Pooh action?
I got this. This is thoughts before this, so I'll save those thoughts. But they did the Blood and Honey. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, like an
No,
actual
there was
animated.
with Ewan McGregor or whatever.
Yeah, there wasn't there a live action.
Yeah, there was.
There was. I don't
Yeah.
remember this.
It was actually kind of funny at certain points.
Christopher
Yeah,
Robin,
Christopher.
Chris-
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the.
it was
kinda felt
actually
the same
funny.
Thing as that.
Yeah, it had a similar
Like-
feeling to it.
Yeah.
That's a shelf, not a staircase, and that explains why
Well, at
I
least for
can't climb it.
I guess with Paddington, it was a lot more fun.
Whoever voiced Winnie the Pooh in this was brilliant. It was the funniest thing ever. I loved it.
I can confidently say that the Paddington was a lot more fun.
I think Paddington would win
yeah,
in this
me
fight.
too.
I think so
And
too.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Me too. I love
I
Tigger.
don't. I absolutely,
like Tigger.
I despise Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I can't stand
Bro,
it.
you're
Why?
Eeyore for that.
No, I
Why?
cannot stand it. It's just not pleasing to the eye.
What? It's this whole thing is about being cute.
Yeah, I don't like it. I just don't.
I love that elephant, bro.
Yeah,
I, like I said, I'll go for Paddington over this.
I
Any
wouldn't
day.
go for either one, man.
Someone hacked Caliucci's account.
I don't know who that
I
is.
also got the same vibes as like Wonka. Like it's a British sort of fantasy.
Well, guess
Yes.
the director made Wonka.
Yeah, so I'm saying like it's got the same. The director King, what's his name? Something King.
I was away.
Paul King does the like a
low-key
similar.
Very
was-
colorful. I
Set
love
in
the colors.
British-
It's whimsical.
I like
Yeah.
the
I
pastel
literally was
colors.
waiting for a breakdown musical at some point in the movie, like
I
throughout
didn't.
the movie.
I wasn't.
That's the vibe I kept getting.
I got Dr. Seuss vibes as well because of the colors.
I've never seen Doctor Seuss, so
This dude doesn't have a childhood.
sorry.
Oh my god, dude. Get out of your rock.
So with that, let's get into a spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Paddington. It released January 16 of 2015, starring Ben Whishaw, directed by Paul King, rated PG. Plot summary: a young Peruvian bear travels to London in search of a home, finding himself lost and alone at Paddington Station. He meets the kindly Brown family, who offer him a temporary haven. What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
I like
Felt the story
the
was
intro
a little,
was fun.
I felt the story was a little underwhelming, I guess. I don't know. Like, it wasn't done the best for the first one.
Paddington sounds depressing. I'm sorry, but
I like his voice. It's calming.
It is common.
to the point where it's almost depressing.
I think that's more of a youth thing.
Maybe.
You're projecting your feelings onto Paddington.
No. His voice just really was. Ooh, it sounds depressing.
What the fuck? What? Click on that image again.
Which one?
The one that you were just on.
This one.
Why does it say the amazing Jewish backstory of Paddington?
Maybe
mean,
it was
good,
written by
I
Jewish
guess.
Like,
authors.
I enjoyed the movie. Don't get me wrong. It's just I was expecting some more. Like my entire reason for wanting to watch the movie is because what everyone else was saying about it, how it's such a good movie and
It's
how
hard
it
to
had a
hate 'em.
sad moment.
I think part of the
Yeah,
reason
I
the
get
rating's
that.
so high is like, who's gonna hate him?
Yeah.
No one.
I do.
Well,
so-
you hate him.
I do. I hate this. I hate
The
watching
fact that I
Paddington,
didn't-
bro.
He's so
The fact that I
Just
didn't
chill.
see what people were talking about, such as like I wanted to see like where they were getting this emotion of sadness from. All right.
Well, I mean,
That's just because you don't have a soul, man.
his
You're a ginger.
uncle died.
you need the
Yeah, but like
you need
That's
that
sad.
you need the
His
cat
whole
TikTok
home
sound.
got destroyed. That's sad. You have to move to.
but they didn't portray it as sad.
Well, because the whole point of it is like, oh
It's
look,
also a kids movie
he'll
too.
feel way better. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where you're getting these sad allegations from.
There was some posts I saw where people were like, "Oh, I cried during that movie." I was like, "Why?"
Was it this one or the
Maybe
second
they were
one?
crying tears
Maybe
of
it was
joy.
the second one.
The second one, I
Maybe they
swear I
were
heard
crying
the
tears of
saddest.
joy
Yeah.
because they felt happy for me.
Maybe
Maybe
it
it
was
was the
still a good
second one.
movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. That's not what I'm saying.
The beginning is the saddest Finding Nemo.
What? I mean, to be fair, Finding Nemo kind of sucks. So
What?
Okay, this
What
is
are
your
you
review right
saying?
there.
I don't like Finding
disagree.
Nemo.
I love Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo
I
is
don't like.
awesome,
I don't like
dude.
Finding Dory. The second
Well,
one.
Yeah.
Why? But dude, that one fish had a hairline, or a receding hairline.
Dory's dad.
Yeah.
but yeah,
I might
so,
change my profile pic to that.
You should. That'd be funny.
But yeah, so Paddington, great movie. I enjoyed it. Very colorful.
Yeah, what do you guys rate it out of 10?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
It was cute. I liked it. Yeah, I'll give it like a 8.
I'm going with the 4.
Yeah, this guy's. I knew this guy was gonna hate because he's just.
I give it a 9.
I don't.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I just.
I
it
wanna
was-
know
it was
why
a
you
cute,
hated it,
fun
though.
story.
It was just so boring to me. I was just. I was dreading to watch
Was
it.
there
all
anything
weekend.
about it? Like that's where your problem was. It's because you were dreading it.
Yeah.
So when you went to watch it, you're like, oh, I don't want to watch this. So the entire time you were sour watching it. So is there anything you actually enjoyed of the movie? What reasons did you not like it?
What reasons why I did not enjoy
Yes.
it?
What are the reasons other
I
than the
mean-
fact that you just didn't want to watch him?
I mean, it's a child's movie, and it was too immature for my ass to actually.
It's too mature.
It's too immature for me to actually enjoy it.
They literally had a prison joke in there.
Yeah, and it felt really. It was.
I don't know about you. This. Oh yeah, and the one thing I love about these movies is how genuinely they made me
But
laugh.
instead,
actually.
you're gonna.
Yeah, they
you're
are
gonna
pretty
be-
funny. You wouldn't expect
Like
it.
no, I did not expect it. So when they made some of the jokes, I busted out laughing.
I didn't even laugh once throughout the movie. I'm telling you, I did not.
Because it's too smart. They're,
I
they're
guess
too
so.
mature jokes.
I guess so.
Like
The
this
thing
was
is-
an adult joke that like caught me off guard.
The funny
in the
part
first
is, like,
movie.
you guys talk about how colorful the movie
It
was.
really
I feel
was.
like
Yeah,
I
it
did
was
not
pretty-
feel like
all
it
the
was
past, all the
I
pastel
felt like it was
colors.
really dark.
It's
the
like a
whole time.
storybook kind of.
Yeah, it definitely felt like storybook. Like
Bro,
I said,
do you have the TV on?
like I said, I was getting Lyle Cargill vibes. I was getting Wonka vibes because it was so colorful.
I
It
didn't feel-
looked.
I
It felt
didn't
like a live action cartoon,
Also, they did
which in a sense it is.
the CGI for the movie's like pretty good considering
Yeah.
their budget
Yeah, I
was
won't
like
deny
really.
that.
They had a really small budget.
I
For
won't
this
deny
movie.
that the budget for this movie was done
Especially
really
for
well.
the
But like I
first
said, I
one?
don't see the color where you guys keep talking about color, man.
He's
Do you
literally
not
has
see
a
the
red hat.
buildings,
Look
the
at his-
surroundings?
It looked dull. It
The
looked
way
like
they
British.
also
It looks
did
like
the
how
camera
London
work.
looked, bro.
But like compared to real life,
Yeah, and the camera work they
like
did
it's
in
not
some of
it's
these
not
was
it's
amazing,
not
too.
like bright enough that it's like it's
where it's
unrealistic.
bleeding, you know.
Yeah,
It was still realistic, but you can still tell that it's not
it's
colors
like
you would normally see.
like
you
a
know?
bit more saturated.
Yeah, and the wardrobe for the cast was all like nice and bright.
It was
too.
a very
Oh,
warm
that's not it.
scene,
Yeah,
you could
'cause
say.
it's a child's movie.
So let's
Wonka
compare.
is not necessarily for kids only. And
I mean,
you saw
but-
how colorful that was?
But that's also meant for a child.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Compared to some online ratings, the critics for Metascore gave it a 7700. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 97%. Audience on IMDb 7.3 out of 10. And Rotten Tomatoes audience 80%. So the average only scores
I did 80 exactly.
81.75. It's a pretty highly regarded movie.
I get
Yeah.
that. It's just it's lame.
With that, let's get to the spoiler
You're gonna have to
filled
give
discussion.
examples, bro.
Let's take
I
it.
also didn't enjoy the story for the whole movie, and
Let's-
then the villain. It was
you're
such a
calling me
lame.
out.
Let's take an in-depth review
The villain for this whole movie was
of
lame. as
Paddington
crap
1.
too, bro.
they're
you're-
fun.
And okay, I'll admit that the
The
villain.
fact that there was a villain in this
boring.
movie made no sense. Like, what
It-
the
it
heck?
They
made
want to
sense.
taxidermy them,
No,
and
it
then
made no
and then the
sense.
reveal at the end.
The reveal is what really made.
Dude, that was so
You connect
obvious
all
at
the
the same
dots.
time.
It's so
though.
obvious.
It
She
wasn't
really-
obvious.
It was. She threw a freaking knife when the dad was in the middle. You could tell that was the daughter of the freaking the explorer.
When does he get a chihuahua?
Oh, that
when-
was when he got lost in the.
Oh,
When he was
yeah.
thinking, no, he was trying to take the escalator
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
It wasn't lost. He was just trying to take it down. And he didn't know how
You were
to.
busy playing Kingsfield when that happened.
In the deep jungle of Peru, a British explorer discovers an unknown species of bear. The bears are intelligent and have a deep fondness for marmalade. The explorer names them Lucy and Patstuzo and gives them a hat, and he leaves, telling them that they are always welcome in London. 40 years later, after an earthquake destroys their home, the
It
two
was
bears.
40 years later.
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't say how long.
They
it
did.
was. No, I said many years.
No, they said 40.
The two bears are forced to seek shelter in their orphaned nephew. Patstuzo is killed by a falling tree, and Lucy encourages her nephew to travel to London. She moves into a home for retired bears.
That really made it seem like the ant was also dead.
Was this like an earthquake or a deforestation accident?
Earthquake.
It says earthquake, but
Yeah.
maybe in the
Because
new
some of
movie
the trees looked like they were cut.
maybe in the new movie we'll find out more about that because they go
Maybe.
back to Peru in the
Yeah.
third
It's
one.
probably gonna be all grown, bro. Let's be realistic. It's a child's movie.
Anyways, bro, stop hating. Let us just go.
The young bear
My
arrives in
goodness.
London after stowing away in a cargo ship and reaches Paddington Station. He meets the Brown family, who take him home and name him after the station they found him at.
Cleveland Brown show.
Bro, you know one thing I didn't understand is like you see a talking bear, everyone's like, nah.
I made that same connection too. I was like, is this a common thing or something?
Yeah,
That people
like, well,
are
there's
okay
no
with
way.
this?
It's like they're missing the whole. This is a talking bear. Who would not want to take that in?
Well, it's
Like, it
been,
made
it's
no
been what,
sense to
40 years, right? So maybe in that 40 years it was published. So like, yeah,
Oh, the
just-
Explorer, yeah.
There's just this.
No, because
species of bear.
they threw everything away for the explorer. Remember? They
Yeah,
even
but-
said it throughout the movie. Like,
Well,
he's gone.
That's
Maybe
the
he's got
that's the
train
fun
spot.
thing about this movie. It's got kind of like cartoon logic
Yeah.
to it.
I mean, you see how people dress.
Yeah, that's
Some
fair.
of these people.
Well, I mean, the whole family is just entertaining because of the mom. She was an artist, so she had more of a creative vibe compared to everyone else.
So Henry
Sure.
Brown, the father, does not believe Paddington's story, but his wife Mary, their two children, and their housekeeper Mrs. Bird find Paddington endearing, or at least the brother does at first. So yeah, what do you guys think of Paddington coming to London and meeting the
I
family?
like how the dad was like, "Oh, it's just a talking bear. He's probably trying to scam us." Like, is that a common occurrence in London?
that's what I was so confused
So
by.
it was funny because because the entire time I was like, why are people just like ignoring this talking bears? Like, why is no one freaking out? There's a bear
Yeah.
in London.
Especially with all the
wild.
But do you see that he has a hat on?
yeah, he's got a little hat.
Still, it's like
Yeah, but with all
It's
the
a
other
funny-
animals
it's
around
funny
it,
'cause no
like
one is
throughout the whole movie,
overreacting.
not a
It's like,
single
oh,
other
yeah,
animal
it'd
was
be-
speaking.
and
you
then
know?
all of a sudden-
It's like Family Guy, you know? Brian talks and
Yeah.
nobody gives a shit.
And then out of some,
but this is the
out of
first
nowhere,
time it's
Mr.
just
Brown
mentioned.
is like, oh, look over this talking bear. Don't talk to him. He's probably selling something.
Just like Critters and Smiling Friends.
Yeah. So the young bear arrives in London. Oh, I just read that.
Yeah.
So Paddington thinks he can find a home with the explorer who met Lucy and Pastuzo, but does not know his name. Mary takes him, Paddington to Samuel Gruber, an antique shop owner who discovers that the hat bears the stamp of the Geographers Guild. Paddington learns that from the Guild archive that the expedition to Peru was undertaken by an explorer named Montgomery Clyde, but the Guild erased their record of him.
Because they didn't believe him.
No, he didn't bring back a specimen.
Yes, so they didn't believe him.
So, meanwhile, hateful museum taxidermist Millicent Clyde kills and stuffs exotic animals to house them in the Natural History Museum. When she learns of Paddington's existence, she sets out to hunt him down. Scheming with the Browns' nosy next-door neighbor, Mr. Curry, Millicent sneaks in while the Browns are out and attempts to capture Paddington. He defends himself, but inevitably sets a fire in the process. He tries to tell the Browns the truth, but no one believes him. So yeah, what do you guys think of the villain, Millicent?
Honestly, I didn't like her.
Really? I thought she was funny.
Not because like
I liked her.
I think her acting was just weird.
I liked her. It was a good contrast to, you know, it's like SpongeBob and Squidward. Like she's
Okay.
like the serious.
I can see that comparison. Now, there was a scene I already told you guys. One of my favorite scenes in this movie is when they were infiltrating the guild, and where Mr. Brown has to dress up as like a
woman.
a woman, and this scene is where I bursted out
That
laughing
was a pretty funny scene.
because. Well, first of all, the security guard is fucking down bad for
yeah,
any
he was
woman.
hitting on her so bad.
So, and then when Paddington compliments Mr. Brown about his looks, Mr. Brown's like, yeah, I bet all the people in prison will say the same. When he said that, I just burst out laughing. It was the funniest thing I heard. I was not expecting to hear such a joke in this movie, all right?
What do you guys think of the scene where nobody believes Paddington
About
setting the house on fire?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that scene is sad in the sense that it's like we know how innocent Paddington is, and like
bro.
we can see that he wouldn't do anything, and everyone just doubts him.
Well, the other
That's-
thing is
that's
like
sad, but
it's not believable though, because you gotta think he's flooded the house very first
That's
day.
true.
You're Peter Capaldi in this movie. You know that?
Why do you say that?
You'll see. He's the guy who's like, yeah, let's get the bear out of here.
I know
He's the
who he
lobby.
is.
He's the old man who's like, yeah,
I know he's the neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
The
about.
fact that you knew who it was when I said Peter
What'd you
Capaldi.
guys think of him simping for the villain?
What did
I
he
get
give her
it.
nickname for? The
Honey
code
Pot,
name?
Honey Pot.
Honey Pot. I hated to see him play this role. All right,
Well, I
that's
thought,
the doctor. All right,
I thought it was funny.
I hated to
actually.
see him play this role. That dude played a really good
Hey,
that
doctor.
dude-
It's better than the other doctor who was the villain in Morbius.
Oh.
And did the little dance.
Okay,
man.
why did? Yeah, okay, yeah. I feel bad for that one
Why
too.
do you do that, bro?
So
I had high hopes for
I
him.
didn't know he was the doctor.
Yeah.
One of the characters is Doctor Who.
Matt Smith.
What did
I
you
don't-
guys think of the Paddington having to sleep out in the rain and seek
Made
refuge?
sense.
What the fuck, dude?
No, it
Yeah, I
makes
was like,
Nobody wants to take in the poor little bear.
I was like, okay.
he's
It's
just
just next part of the movie.
he's just an orphan bear.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
I knew there was a second one, so I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, you were like, oh, he ain't gonna die in this one. Paddington leaves and attempts to track down Montgomery Clyde himself, using the phone book to find the address of every M. Clyde in London.
That was quick though. I don't know how he wrote down every single name on the phone book.
I mean, how many people could there possibly be with that name?
It looked like there was like 60, bro, and he wrote down 60
That's
names.
just 60 people. So what? Out of a whole country, dude?
Yeah, but he wrote down quick. It felt like.
He,
I don't
Maybe
know.
he has
bears
a
are just
photographic
fast writers.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah.
so.
He finds Millicent's house and learns that Montgomery, who was Millicent's father, died a long time earlier. Millicent resents her father for losing his guild membership after he refused to bring a Peruvian bear specimen home and opened a petting zoo. She tranquilizes Paddington and prepares to stuff him, but Mr. Curry discovers her true intentions. He warns the Brown family, and they rescue him.
That's got to be highly illegal to just stuff animals, right? They got to be like already deceased before.
Bro, I got a question, bro. What's with all cartoon movies?
Like that sounds highly illegal.
Bro?
What?
What's with cartoon movies and want to stuff things?
Well, you see, they need to have a reason for why they need this exotic specimen. So they need
I'm
a
also
villain,
thinking-
and the one.
Well, because I'm also thinking like TNT, the animated one. They're like, we're gonna get stuffed.
Oh, we're gonna get milk.
No, sorry,
they're
milk.
getting milk, bro.
I'm just thinking of that, bro. Like, why are they doing some weird stuff to these animals, bro?
No. You know what taxidermy is, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
I think a better comparison would be like 101 Dalmatians.
That's what I was thinking as well, yeah.
Never seen the live action of that.
I actually enjoyed Cruella.
I didn't watch it.
Cruella, the movie, was
Yeah.
alright.
I was just talking about the animated one.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Where did I leave off? Yeah, so they were fighting Millicent. She tranquilizes Paddington, and then the family comes
Why
to the
does she
rescue.
feel like she was a spy? Like how she acted and how she was shooting.
Who?
Because she has that.
She had that headshot daiquiri on.
To be
100%.
fair, she needs to be able to shoot things to be able to stuff them eventually. So she probably has the practice, all right?
Well,
She was like on fleek with the shot though. Like when
On
Paddington,
fleek, dude.
well,
Go back to 2012.
bro, like she was like when Paddington was running and almost out the door, she literally shot him from like way halfway across the museum. We're like, yep, that's all I needed, just for him to get right in center line with the smallest dart ever.
When Millicent is about to shoot Paddington on the roof, he throws his marmalade sandwich at her, causing her to be swarmed by pigeons before Mrs. Bird pushes her off.
That's Molly Weasley, all right?
Who's that?
The mom in Harry
you're
Potter,
not
the
Yeah, I
Weasley
know.
family mother.
I was like, this dude.
Dude, I don't.
In the aftermath, the Browns allow Paddington to stay in their house permanently. Millicent is arrested and sentenced to community service at her father's petting zoo, where a monkey buries her in dung. Paddington writes.
it's so goofy.
Paddington writes to Aunt Lucy, saying he is happy that he's finally found a home. Aww.
Lame.
I mean, it was like I said, it's a fun movie. Nothing new in it happens, like story wise.
Then he writes home to his aunt.
But it was an enjoyable movie. You know, it was.
What the fuck?
was
Oh my
funny.
god.
Oh no.
You know, it was funny.
No.
Very colorful, very pretty. It was a very good family movie that I watched by myself.
I watch it by myself.
I mean, we're glad that you didn't watch it with any kids or anything.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hopefully.
be weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Really.
Anyway, what were your guys' favorite moments in this movie? Favorite
well,
moment?
I already told you one of my favorites, and it was where he was dressed up as a maid or a cleaning lady, and I just loved that moment. The guard there, he shows up again in the second movie, which is another hilarious moment. But yeah, so another thing I liked was the fact that she was there nodding to the marriage that she was in was actually not a very happy one because when she was trying to draw her like whatever comic or art piece, she couldn't picture her face, and only after the husband finally did something heroic, something she was proud of, did she finally fill that face in, and that was kind of like, oh, I'm happy with my life, and so I'm gonna stay with it. That's kind of what
I thought it was
got from
a
it.
funny joke how he was like a badass motorcycle rider, and then he had the first kid, and he's just became like an uptight dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too.
My favorite thing about this movie is this first one plays a heavier role in each family member. Like they each get their time to shine, and you can see the character growth in each of them by bonding with Paddington. They start to come out in their shell and face their own issues in their personal lives.
What did you like about it? No, you gotta say something nice. I need you to say something nice about this.
You need me
Yes,
to say
I need
something.
you to say something nice, and not just something off the top of your head. What did you honestly enjoy of it?
My favorite scene in
Yeah.
this whole movie is the whole bathroom scene.
Oh, when he floods it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Pretty
was
funny.
so
I'll take that.
I was so confused on how water was not dripping through those doors.
Honestly, yes, right?
Like, how are you filling up a room?
Wouldn't it go underneath the door?
Yeah, exactly. How did that not happen? But the fact he was able to get it that high and the door not busting out sooner,
Okay, I'll take
I
that.
was so confused by that.
I'll take it.
But
What were you guys' least favorite scene in the movie?
everything else.
I would say,
Honestly, no, it's the villain.
yeah,
whole
the villain for
arc
me
in
is
this-
what really does it. Like, I just don't
just
like the villain,
can't
and
quite
so whenever she
understand-
was on screen, I just didn't enjoy it.
I
You
just
know,
couldn't quite understand why that was a thing.
like
in the
maybe
movie.
she just wasn't good enough, or just didn't play up the part
So
well
the
enough,
people
or
who-
something.
the
I just
director of Harry
didn't
Potter
enjoy
made
her
this? That's
presence
crazy.
on the screen.
What about you, Mr. Jesus?
What?
Yeah, Mr. Jesus. What about you? What's your least favorite part?
Least favorite part?
He's like, I don't have one.
I can't really think of much, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just an overall pretty
Or
fun
out of
movie.
all the parts that you like, what one did you like the least? Like, you can still like it, but which one wasn't as likable as the other ones?
I guess that the dad was an asshole, and he was like,
At first?
At first. I wish he was
your
just nice.
typical dad.
I just wish he was nice from the get go.
From the producers of Harry Potter, they made
That explains a lot.
So let's move on. We've actually got a two-parter for you guys this week. So now, getting into a spoiler-free review of Paddington 2. Paddington 2 released January 12th, 2018.
That one was even more lame.
Real what?
Starring Ben Whishaw, directed by Paul King, rated PG. Plot summary: Paddington, now happily settled with the Brown family and a popular member of the local community, picks up a series of odd jobs to buy the perfect present for Aunt Lucy's 100th birthday, only for the gift to be stolen. What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
I'm embarrassed to live that
I'm
long.
surprised. Yeah.
These Peruvian intelligent bears can.
I guess so.
It was also really good. I can't tell if I like it better than the first one.
This
That's
is-
a tough one, honestly.
This
yeah.
is where I heard this one.
This
Number
one was
two
supposed to be the
was
sad one,
the
right?
sad one. This is one where people start crying too more. I'm like, oh.
But yeah, it's a tough one. It's hard to say which one I enjoyed more as well. They both have good moments. This one, it was enjoyable. I'm gonna go with this one.
I think it had more creative hijinks.
I'll give it that.
I prefer
Because
the
of that, I'm
second
gonna go
one.
with the second one as
I
well.
prefer the second one more over the first one for sure.
You could
Because the
tell-
villain in this one and the second one was way done better in my opinion.
You could tell the budget was a lot higher in the second one.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that the budget for the first one and the second one were different.
Man, looking up funny looking monkeys is better than bears.
Yeah, bears just don't do it the same.
No, not like
Although
that.
that one is pretty good.
Okay, that was a good one.
Bro, this one's good too. I like that one.
Is that a bear you can buy?
What, the polar bear?
No, the other one.
I mean, you probably
The
could.
one that was sitting
Stuffed
weird.
animal.
Oh, you want this?
Can you buy that?
Look, there's more.
I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know where you would put it at.
You
'cause
want
looks
it.
massive. No, he wants the one with the look at look at eyes, bro. Look at the eyes, bro.
Which one?
Over there, it's on its
Oh,
own.
this one?
No, the one
not
over
even
there
big.
with the eye, like yeah,
Oh.
that one. That's the one he wants.
$98.
Fuck that.
All right.
It's not bad.
What do you guys rate Paddington 2?
I would give it a same rating. 8.
9 also.
4.5.
That's something at least.
I'll give it 8.5. I liked it
4.5.
just the tiniest bit more.
Exactly, just a tiny bit more.
So let's look at some island ratings. The critics for
8.1.
Metascore gave it an 88 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 99%. Audience and IMDb 7.8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes audience
Look at the bear. He's
88%.
holding a beer.
So this one has a higher rating of 88.25
That is a
total.
significant jump, actually.
Well, because it was done better than the first one, in my opinion.
Yeah, you still give it a 0.5.
4.5.
Yeah, bro. It still doesn't mean I enjoyed it. I was ready to get it over with. That was it.
Oh my god.
So with that, let's take an in-depth review
I'm like that grumpy bear, bro.
of Paddington 2. Let me pull it up here. on
I
the-
do love that we watched both of these to figure out if the third one is going to be a cash grab or not.
Yeah, this
That
all
was
started
the
from
whole
a
premise
joke.
of this.
This
And,
all started from a joke. that we-
and now when we get done talking about
We're
this,
going to have to see the
are we
third one
actually
now.
going to be able to? Are
We
gonna,
have to,
Yeah,
yeah.
we are going to do a voice our opinion whether 3 is a cash grab at
We-
this point. Well,
I
what
mean,
we
the,
get done with
the
this?
premise
Let's-
makes sense. I thought it was
It makes more
I
sense
thought it was
now.
just like some random vacation movie.
Yeah, no, now it makes more sense. Though.
Like Hotel Transylvania 4, where they
Oh,
just go on
yeah.
a cruise.
That was. I love Hotel Transylvania, but yeah, that last one was
Did
definitely.
they do a 5
catch
too? Not
grab.
that long ago.
Yeah, they did a 5 where they're like they swap bodies or some shit.
Yeah.
I did like the cruise one a little
The
bit.
first
though.
2 are awesome,
I
but
think 3 was a
everything
fine.
after that
Because
kind of goes down.
3
down.
wasn't 3 the when they meet the family.
Wasn't 3? Oh yeah, I think so. I didn't love that one. It was all right.
You know, like meeting Johnny's family members. And
Not
everything?
really. I feel like they didn't add anything.
We're
to
here for the
story
monster part,
other
not the
than
human part.
racism. Monster
They
racism.
it's also where the kid is getting his fangs and unlocking his abilities.
Yeah, little Johnny,
Yeah.
the little one. Is that his name? Johnny Jr.
All right, back to the movie.
Yeah, back to Paddington. Paddington, having settled with the Brown family in Windsor Garden, offers his neighbors emotional support in various ways. To purchase a one-of-a-kind pop-up book in London in Samuel Gruber's antique shop for his Aunt Lucy's 100th birthday, Paddington performs several odd jobs and saves his wages. One night, he witnesses a burglary at the shop in which a book is stolen. But before that, what do you guys think of all of Paddington's jobs, like his haircut job and such?
He only had-
Those are entertaining.
He
at
only
least.
had one other
stolen.
job, didn't he? Wasn't it just a
This
haircut?
movie was definitely more creative than the first one with everything they did for
So
sure.
this movie felt more colorful than the first
yeah,
one.
no, it was.
This one felt a lot better.
The budget was a lot higher. You get
Yeah.
better shots of Paddington and crazy stunts.
There's creative shots too, and there's like different animation styles, which is crazy.
That's what
I
I
think
was-
that's probably my favorite part of the movie.
Right there when he gets slammed through the window.
No, or they have different animation shit.
Yeah.
He gave that guy a low taper fade.
I can't, bro. It's crazy that meme's still huge.
Oh my god. Like I said, the only odd job he did was the haircut, I thought. Then he became a freaking then he just became a window cleaner, which was nice. I'm
I
like,
don't get it.
I don't get it.
You don't. You
I,
don't like the
I don't
low
get it. No.
Because you don't get it, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get the
Because
low
you're not
taper
young.
fade. Yeah, you're not hip, man. Get the low taper fade next time, Alexi.
Yeah, bro.
Take me to your barber and tell him to get me
Yeah,
wanna
one.
go
take
to
him to iRoom.
When you always tell me that he's like, I can't just book it right now and do it right now.
You can on the app.
Yeah, yeah, on the app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could book ahead of time.
And we'll see.
All right.
As long as he can fix this bullshit.
You don't like your hair, bro? You don't
So-
No,
like
I fucking hate my hair.
One night, he witnesses a burglary at the shop in which a book is stolen. Paddington gives chase, but the thief escapes, and Paddington is framed and arrested. The thief returns home, and it is revealed to be the Browns' neighbor,
What's his
Phoenix
name?
Buchanan, an
The rich guy.
egotistical actor.
The Oompa Loompa.
Yeah,
Is
and
he really the Oompa Loompa?
Yeah.
Hugh Grant, right? Was
Yeah,
that
Hugh
his name?
Grant. Yeah.
I didn't know that. So he was the. Oompa
He was
Loompa
also
the
in
Wonka
Dungeons and
movie?
Dragons.
I didn't see. I don't.
Pull him up in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was.
Was
the
he the
villain.
Emperor?
Oh
Lord?
yeah, he was
also
one of the
villain
villains
Hugh.
in D&D.
Yeah, he was one of the villains in D&D.
Let me see this. Yeah, wasn't he the Lord?
Mm-hmm. He was the Lord who sold them out at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He's funny.
He
honestly
he's
does a
funny
great-
in a way
has
like he's
great
trying
delivery.
not to be funny. You know.
Yeah.
He does a great job as acting in this movie, which I appreciate his whole.
No, he's very good at playing a funny scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like
why.
even Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, that was great.
Like I enjoyed his whole role in this movie. Like I think he was.
Like every time I see him, like
Definitely
like,
an
at
A-list
first I see him
actor.
like, oh, it's this guy again. But then like he instantly grows on you because he's so fucking like good at playing his role, and
and you know, I'm seeing
it's
this, and I want to
genuinely
watch
funny.
Wonka
You know.
again. I want to rewatch Wonka again because I actually really enjoyed that.
Oh,
movie.
guess what? Made by the same guy as the
Yeah.
Paddington movies.
Yeah, but Paddington's
So you have
garbage,
to
bro.
like Paddington.
No, it's garbage, bro.
So,
if we have to watch 3, I'm calling
we
in sick that
know. We
week.
know you're lying.
I'm calling it sick.
In
bro.
court,
I'm telling you
Mr. Gruber states that he does not believe that Paddington stole the book. However, with no evidence of the thief's existence, Paddington is convicted and sent to prison.
He's only convicted because he gave him that fade.
For a fucking book.
That is so
No, for
funny.
the
Yeah,
fade.
for
Oh,
a book,
yeah.
a bear is arrested and thrown in jail. Like
For
that's
10
so
years.
ridiculous.
10 years is a little
It's
excessive.
hilarious.
It's because
This
the
movie
judge had
little taper
all right, so
fade.
they never should have given him that judge because they have a grudge against each other. So at that point, it
I think that
becomes
was the joke in the movie, though.
Yeah.
That was the joke, yes. But I'm bringing real world logic into a cartoonish movie. All right,
He should have got a better lawyer.
he should have.
Yeah,
Yeah, better.
Where
There
was
a
OJ's
conflict of
lawyer? He
interest
could have
here.
gotten him out.
Yeah.
What was who?
OJ's lawyer. He could have gotten him out.
It's literally just like Thug's
Oh,
case.
Young Thugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the
Do you guys
same
like
thing.
how they have Alistair Moody in this?
Who?
Alistair Moody from Harry Potter 4
I don't know
and
who that
the
is.
other movies. You're not a Harry Potter fan, okay?
Are you right?
I guess it's cool. I just
You have to
don't.
leave
I
the name,
didn't
bro.
recognize him.
Yeah, Alistair Moody. That's the character who plays the prison cook.
The prison. kid.
Yeah, the guy
This
with the
guy.
eyeball.
Knuckles?
Yeah,
Knuckles?
Knuckles. He plays Knuckles.
Anyway.
From Sonic.
Yeah.
From Sonic. You mean Idris Elba?
Yeah, sure.
Idris Elba play this guy?
Dude, Sonic's pretty dope.
I want to play the
Sonic
Sonic
too.
Frontiers game,
All
but it's not on sale now.
We're so off track now.
Yeah, he's in prison now. Paddington is assigned to laundry duty on his first day, but accidentally puts a red sock in with all the white prison uniforms, which turned them pink.
That was
and
a funny
angers
gimmick.
I like
the
how
prison.
this is an old joke because these days that doesn't even happen anymore.
I mean, it
All right.
does. It still does.
If you're using bad detergent, maybe.
I
No, if
use
you-
Tide.
No, but if
Tide
you're
gets the
using
tough
white,
stains out.
If you, this is because they were white. And
This
you put
doesn't
it-
happen to me. I put in all my color shit in the same thing. Nothing ever changes.
what colors do you have?
Yeah, bro, you got nothing but black on
What's
black
the-
on
what's the
black,
most
bro.
colorful-
Yeah,
I have my Pokemon
what,
shirt.
What white shirts do you have?
My Pokemon shirt.
So,
like
the-
pure white besides your dress shirt.
Yeah, I have pure white stuff. None of it ever changes color.
so
You must not have a pure red sock then.
the prison's short.
Yeah.
See, there you
With
go.
a ton of dye that can go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, see, I'm not stupid.
Well, you just
You
said that you
just-
just.
You just
See,
said it doesn't happen.
just wear the cool colors and you'll be fine.
The prison's short-tempered chef Knuckles recruits
Knuckles?
Paddington after being imprisoned by his by being impressed by his marmalade recipe. So the Browns work to clear Paddington's name, putting up sketches of the thief all over London.
I still just think Knuckles.
They
should
had
have,
too much freedom for a prison.
I think Knuckles should have punched him.
It's,
So
it's,
for
it's
criticizing
kids'
him.
prison
He
slash
shoulda.
English
I think-
prison.
I think he
maybe.
shoulda
I don't know how
punched the
English
bear.
prison.
Hey, but look at your favorite guy's back.
Yeah, this is fucking simp. All right, he's so down bad. He sees a nun all the way across and we're like, oh, she was the sexiest one I ever seen.
Oh my god.
The gimmick,
Dude,
the
it's-
same gimmick.
She's the-
It's
It's
still a
funny.
funny gimmick
I
though.
liked how
not, though.
he was running with the hot coffee in his hand the
he
whole
sees
time.
he sees the mummy of the queen.
Buchanan uses the book to locate a series of clues with London's landmarks, which unveil the location of a secret treasure. During their efforts to prove Paddington innocent, the Browns encounter a fortune teller who informs them that the book leads to a hidden fortune of the original author.
That's so crazy.
That's great.
Just like it like who the fuck would have thought a fortune teller would have came into the story?
Honestly,
So, with Paddington's influence, the prison
What the fuck?
becomes
you don't
a
remember
much
the scene?
livelier
I
and
must look
friendlier
away.
place. But Paddington
That's why
struggles
he's looking for a gift for the
Oh.
auntie.
to
Oh, okay,
remain
yeah.
It's
positive.
in the way start.
When the Browns are unable to prove its innocence, but keep hunting, Knuckles and the two other prisoners, Fibs and Spoon, later tell Paddington that although the Browns mean well, they will eventually forget about him.
That's dark to say.
So fucked
That
up.
was dark to say because literally the next scene later, they forget to go to the meeting. And
Well,
he immediately thinks, oh, just because they didn't show up once, they've already completely forgotten about
Well,
me.
it
Which is
was
a
kinda-
stupid way to think
Well,
about
it was kind of like that was the foreshadow.
Well,
Like
he's a kid.
it. wasn't even
yeah.
a foreshadow. It was
It
literally
was.
the very next
He's
scene.
a,
Well,
he's a
that was the
baby.
foreshadow scene. Like yeah, look, it accidentally happened. So now Paddington's like,
Yeah.
let me become a villain now.
No,
Break out of prison.
He's like Shadow.
Exactly.
Next thing you know, he's going to have a desert eagle.
Yeah.
Becoming convinced that Buchanan is the culprit, the Browns look for stolen books inside the house. They find a secret attic where Buchanan's various costumes are stashed, including the disguise he wore to steal the book. Meanwhile, the Browns' investigation causes them to miss visiting Paddinton in prison, which is what you guys were just talking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you guys think when they were inspecting the house?
Honestly, I didn't care.
I can't believe they broke and entered someone's house, though.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
This is a scene I probably... I didn't really care much about this whole...
Breaking and entering?
And then he breaks the vase. That was kind of funny.
I like the part where with all the prisoners though, like that was probably my favorite scenes in this entire movie with all the prisoner interactions.
I like how the prison was transformed from like a dark, gloomy place
Into
to home welcome.
Well, into like a restaurant.
It felt like a welcome home kind of place.
So, believing the Browns have moved on without him, Paddington joins Knuckles, Fibs, and Spoon in a prison break. They promise to aid in proving his innocence, but after escaping, they promptly abandon the idea in order to flee the country.
They lied? That's crazy.
Yeah.
To like 10%.
Inviting Paddington joining them. Paddington refuses while avoiding the police. Uses a public telephone to contact the Browns, who assert that Buchanan is the real culprit. To catch Buchanan, they arrange to meet at Paddington Station, where a carnival train carrying the hidden fortune is due to leave.
There's so many fucking...
I didn't like the train scene either.
You didn't like the train scene either?
No.
Why?
I don't really like the whole train combat scenes in any movie.
What?
Not even in Mission Impossible?
Not even in Mission Impossible.
Not even Polar Express?
I fucking hate that movie.
You didn't like it in Bullet
You
Train?
hate Polar
You didn't like it in Bullet Train?
You didn't like Bullet Train?
Bullet Train was entertaining. I'll give it that.
See, then
See,
what's
so
wrong?
What about
immediately-
Snowpiercer?
Okay.
What about Train to Busan?
What fucking
I didn't really care for that one too much.
Train to Busan is good, though.
It's just, I typically find them boring.
Why? 'Cause they're
You
cramped?
just said you liked all of these.
Yeah, I liked Bullet Train and Snowpiercer. Those were probably like the only
What
exceptions I
about
can
Train
think
to
of.
Busan?
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
just
really
said
care
Train
for
to
that.
I don't know
Train
why.
to Bussy, bro.
Yeah, Train to Bussy was
I
good,
seen
bro.
the movie, yes, but I didn't.
I never got a chance to watch Train
Like,
to
it
Bussy
was-
too.
What about
All right,
Madagascar
so
3?
here's my problem. It's
What
because
about Madagascar 3?
Yeah, what about
Oh,
Madagascar
yeah,
3?
yeah.
that wasn't a big train scene.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
They were traveling in a train.
And the
wasn't a big
inspector was
one.
on the train. She fucking jumped on the train, I think.
Yeah, she did.
It wasn't a big train scene.
Oh my god.
That was a big, like...
Every time there was any big combat, it wasn't on a train.
I feel like I remember the train.
I feel like there was a train scene.
The train.
You know. So I'm not a huge fan of train scenes in movies. All right.
What about Thomas?
I fucking hate that.
You don't like Thomas?
No.
Oh.
He likes to horror Thomas.
Never didn't even know that was a thing.
Anyway, back to the story.
It's
Is
just
that
so,
Liam
it's just a
Neeson?
weird complaint.
No,
They're
it's
not
not.
good scenes typically.
It's a weird complaint.
And it was cool to see like an action scene in the Paddington movie.
They could have used something without a train though. All right.
Paddington reaches the station, hides in a litter bin to avoid the
Car would've been
police,
better.
and boards the train just as it leaves. The Browns pursue on the train at the opposite platform. Buchanan finds the hidden fortune, but is thwarted by Paddington, Henry, Judy, and Mrs. Bird. Catch up and board the other train to confront
Wasn't a
Buchanan,
fart.
who overwhelms them and escapes. He severs the coupling on the train's rear carriage with Paddington locked inside, but is photographed by Judy while holding the book before Paddington knocks him out.
It's crazy. It's crazy that Paddington died.
Yeah, that was
Um,
such a sad scene.
I didn't think they would.
All right.
do
So
it.
the craziest part of this is
He actually died?
the way he dresses, and the other one is how okay the parents were with the son just stealing a whole train to chase after
because
a
it was
bear.
to save Paddington.
It's still crazy
They
how
do
like, oh yeah,
anything for
we're
him.
gonna have you run this train as fast as possible to catch up to this other train and disregard our safety here.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like it. Probably the passengers.
So Paddington is
They
still
were chilling.
trapped in the rear carriage
Especially the judge, bro.
when it derails and crashes into a nearby river. Mary tries to rescue Paddington but struggles to open the locked carriage. She is soon assisted by Knuckles, Fibs, and Spoon, who had a change of heart and decide to help Paddington as promised.
Kids movie or not, the fact that he broke out of prison should have given him time, regardless if he was innocent,
He already
because he
served
still
that.
broke out. Like I could be innocent, and the next day you could give me 100% proof that I was innocent and they would have had to release me. But if I escaped before that time, that would have given me more time because I still broke the law by breaking out. So he broke out. He should have gotten
It's
at
better to
least
ask for forgiveness than to ask.
To ask permission, I think you mean. Paddington dies, but wakes up in Lucy's birthday to find himself.
I thought
at
Lucy
home.
was going to die.
It did seem like one of them was gonna die.
Yeah.
I thought the letters that Paddington was sending to his aunt, I thought the aunt was dead
Me too.
the whole time.
No, she's just really old.
So. This dude. You haven't said a single fucking word for this movie. What the fuck?
Things, bro.
Dude, I could care less about this series, bro.
So he learns that he's been exonerated and Buchanan has been arrested.
Because like Alexi pointed out, like how are they escape prison, but then they all get exonerated and they're all free men now. Makes no sense. They should all went
Now
back.
the
Because he was
woman-
wrongly serving time.
No, still, you escape prison. You're supposed to wait. No, they just let him go.
Once again, this is where I'm bringing
The justice
real.
system is broken.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
where I say I'm bringing in like real world
Plus,
problems
this
into a
is
movie
England,
that's
bro.
based on like cartoon.
Yeah, the
or
English
book.
laws are different. Everybody knows if you break out, you're good.
Yeah, everyone knows you're still one book.
Yeah,
it's
the
10
way the
years.
rules work is if you can break out, you're free to go.
Like,
But
what
if
are
you
they
can't,
gonna
then
do?
you're stuck here.
What are they gonna do? They can't shoot guns.
Yeah, they don't have guns in England.
Yeah.
They're gonna hit you with the beans on
baton.
toast.
With the Bobby.
Bring out your sword, you scallywag.
They're gonna bring out the baguettes, bro.
I didn't know.
That's
French.
not even the.
That's a French food.
That's Paris, bro.
No, I'm sorry. That was what was in the movie. It was a French baguette. Remember? Paddington smacked Knuckles with it. It was like, yeah, your baguette's kind of brunk. You see what I'm saying?
Kind of, bro.
I don't remember him saying all that.
You know, it literally was when he was like roasting him about how shitty his cooking
That would have
was.
been a funnier movie if they did use baguettes as their weapons.
Bugats.
So Paddington is disappointed that he cannot give Lucy the book as it has been taken as police evidence. He discovers that the Browns, with the help of the neighbors, arranged for Lucy to come to London herself. Opening the front door, Paddington hugs Lucy,
Thinking
wishing her a happy birthday. Knuckles, Fibs, and Spoon are pardoned, and Knuckles opens a sandwich business, which becomes incredibly successful. For his crimes, Buchanan receives a 10-year sentence prison. 6 months later, he is shown to be putting his experience as a performer to further use by hosting shows for the inmates and providing entertainment throughout the building.
Can't believe we got a time skip.
Yeah, we got a
Could
happy
you
ending
imagine how weird it must have been for the aunt if she wasn't expecting this? All of a sudden, she gets all these helicopters flying around, like, go, 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 secure the target. No. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
It probably wasn't like that.
No, it probably wasn't, but that's the way I imagined. Like, she must have been traumatized.
Well, like in the first one, they show that she literally goes to civilization. and
Yeah,
just
I know,
sit
but
there.
just imagining it the way I did, I was like, she must have been one traumatized bear. Like, what if she was about to get stuffed?
And then Knuckles got its own famous bakery, bro. That was crazy, bro.
His own croissant bakery.
Yeah, no, I thought she was dead.
So,
Croissant.
what are you guys' final ratings for Paddington 2?
I'll give it a 8.2.
8.5 for me.
0.1.
What is it?
So you went up by
By-
0.1.
Yeah, 0.1.
Still 4.5 for me.
Yeah,
I'm
it's 'cause you're a
still at
bitch.
9. I'm just sleepy.
Let's move on to content we've seen this week. What are
I
some shows or movies?
finished Percy Jackson series.
Oh,
The
yeah.
TV show.
Yeah, on
Disney Plus. What do you rate it out of 10?
I will give it. I don't want to give it too high a rating, but it doesn't deserve a low rating. You know, I'll give it a. This is a tough one to rate, honestly. You know, because there are things I enjoyed and there are things I clearly didn't like. As a series on its own, it's okay. I'll give it that. All right. As a standalone series, if you didn't read the books, you'll enjoy this.
Why you got
I
broccoli
remember
here?
seeing another video essay about the show being not great. But that was like months ago.
Yeah, I'll give it a.
I
I
remember why.
I hate that I keep giving such middling answers to ratings, such as 7, 7.5, and that kind of thing.
7's like good.
Yes, but it's still considered middling. If you don't know if you don't know if to give it a bad or a good answer, 7 is where you want to be, and I feel like that's where I'm constantly at.
I'll give it like
but
a 4.
this is where I'm gonna be at. All right, you know what? 6.5. That's my answer.
Okay.
The reason is I enjoy what they did in the show, but it deviated from the book way too much in the end. All right. Yes, we got the outcome we needed. Yes, we got to see some of the main plot points that happen in the book, such as the fight with what's his name? I'm having a brain fart here.
Bradley Uppercrust the Third.
The God of War. What's his name? I'm having
Kratos?
no
Ares?
Ares. That's it. Ares. We got the fight with Ares, and it wasn't. It was not an impressive fight. It was a disappointing fight overall. Visually speaking, it was fun.
You do a terrible job hyping up the show.
I'm not trying to hype it up.
I thought you were.
No, I'm not
This
trying.
whole time.
What the
Bro, why you look at Goofy Goober?
What else did you
I
watch?
watched.
I wasn't done.
I watched.
Is this a
Go ahead.
Is this a Goofy movie too,
Go
right?
ahead. Go ahead.
You're distracting me with this shit, bro.
Yeah, he's too hot, I guess.
Bro, I didn't know he was that good looking. What did I miss from Goofy Gooby 2?
And yeah, so like I said, we got the outcome that we wanted. And the other thing I didn't like is how they basically already knew everything before they got into everything, you know? So it was really bad. Like they messed up the casino scene, the Lotus Casino Hotel Resort. They really messed that up, like royally messed it up.
Like
it
how
wasn't-
messed up?
If you want to compare the movie version versus this, it's like
I've never seen the movie.
Then I'm not talking to you about it. I'm talking to other people about it. If you were to compare the movie version of the casino scene versus this scene, it's like comparing Dragon Ball Evolution to Dragon Ball Z. All right,
Isn't
it's that bad.
It's just that good.
No, it's that bad. The scene in the TV series was super bad. All right,
I like that movie.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I haven't seen that movie either.
And dude, why are you watching podcasts when you don't know your movies?
Bro, I want to talk about Tony Kawa.
All right, go ahead.
What happened?
I watched season 2 of Tony Kawa. It's so good. I didn't know that.
that
I should have known that due to the fucking art style, but I didn't know that the guy who made this made Hayato the Combat Butler, which is like, dude, that show's so good. I was like,
what?
bro,
The whole first
Wait, this?
iteration of that.
This?
this isn't Hayato.
I remember you told me
But
about
they
that in
made
high
Hayato.
school, and
Yeah,
I watched
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
thing.
that was like
Wait,
one of my-
Hayato, like the blue hair guy?
yeah.
Yeah,
That
Oh,
series
I
is so
used to
good.
watch that one. Yeah.
yeah.
Let me
it's
see
so
this
good.
anime.
A long
man.
time ago, I watched
Yeah,
this.
it's
It's
a
a
combat
really
movie.
good
It
anime.
is a
but
really good one.
After a certain point,
It's hard to find on streaming
And
services.
there's
though.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
and
TV
there's
a really good
there's
one.
references to like
Oh, the animes and stuff. Yeah.
no there's references to Hayato the Combat Butler in Tony Kawa.
Oh, is
Oh.
it in the same universe?
Yeah, they're in the same universe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like there's characters from the old series, and yeah, there's Hayato and Nagi literally at the bathhouse.
I did not know that. What the fuck?
That's so cute.
Yeah, I lost my mind when I found out. I just started
I'm
digging
not a
into.
big fan of season 2 too much of
But
this.
Now I
the
gotta
combat
watch
I
butler-
this.
really liked it.
Now I gotta
I
watch
don't know
this series.
how far you got into the
Season
combat
1 is
butler.
pretty good. I really enjoy the
How far
series,
how
but then
far
the
are you?
season 2 is
Because I
kind
kind of dropped it after a certain.
Hayato?
Yeah.
I finished all of it and the
Yeah.
spin-offs that they had.
Yeah. No, I kind of dropped
watched
it
all
after
of the
they kind
original.
of like
Yeah.
when they kind of got
I think
homeless.
Kingsley's trying to get out, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
Are you trying to
Yeah.
leave? You just gotta-
But yeah, Tony Kawa's season 2 is really good, and then they dropped the OVAs. I don't know if you saw those.
No,
Have you?
No, I
I
haven't.
dropped the
They-
manga
they-
for this one.
Oh, they dropped 4 episodes for an OVA,
Is
which
it
are
after season 2 or in between?
it's
1 and
after
2?
season 2.
Yeah,
like, right
again, I'm
after.
having a hard time getting through season 2 because I just remember season 1 being super really good, and then like I start season 2, I'm like, it's just not hitting the same as season 1 did.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah.
So is it super or really good? Because super is
like,
better than really
so,
good.
like the first season for me was really freaking good.
To me, it's getting really good, and there's lore like backstory shit coming out for.
But it's been forever since I've seen season
the
1,
girl.
so when season 2 dropped, I was really lazy to continue watching it at the same time.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good.
The other one that the other thing I watched was I watched the recent episode of Kaiju number 8 and the season finale for Doctor Who.
That's crazy. I thought you didn't like Kaiju.
No.
said this-
I really want the next episode like right now, all right? I
Bro,
want the next episode right
told
now.
you to get on it. You're like, bro, this shit
Dude,
looks
I
like
was
ass.
on it, dude. I was on it. I just dropped the manga after like 70 chapters.
That's pretty far to get
No,
into.
but when I
just to
introduced
drop
it to you, you were like, "This looks like ass."
I think that was Eddie. I think that was Eddie, bro.
I never watched this series.
No, but I think you're just messing around saying it's like
Obi.
garbage.
Calm down, bro.
We're doing a pod, buddy.
Bro, chill.
Look what you did, Eddie. You got him all hyped.
Yeah, I did. Hey, come on now. Go ahead.
He's gonna start barking through the door.
What's he want?
But yeah, so Kaiju number 8. I'm really excited to see the next episode.
I tried to watch this and I got bored.
No, it's pretty hype.
But I didn't get through too much of episode
And
1.
what I like what the new Doctor Who episode did as a season finale, and it apparently connects one of like the very, very, very old Doctor Who series, like the 19. I don't know when it came out.
60s.
Yeah, 1960s. Not the black and white versions. This was when Doctor Who started getting colorized, and it connects episodes from then to what this one does. And I was like, okay, you're making me want to watch the old ones, but you know, finding the old ones is like looking for a needle in a haystack kind of situation, you know. But yeah, so it was a really cool finisher. It wasn't as emotional as what I'm used to Doctor Who getting, so that there was a bit of a downside there. So I'm hoping that the next season will be more so, because right now this one isn't as good as what Matt Smith's Doctor did or what some of Peter Capaldi's Doctor did. So it's definitely not my favorite. It's better than Jodie Whittaker's Doctor.
The girl?
Yeah, it's better than hers, although she had some good scenes.
I heard her season was not great.
It's the writing, so...
Yeah, the writing.
Yeah, so she was doing fantastic with what...
Like, I heard they had a weird retcon for her...
yeah, where they turned her into a god.
Her Terra... What the fuck is it called? The
TARDIS?
The TARDIS? Yeah, like...
Well, they turned her into a god.
Like... Okay.
Yeah, so the Doctor basically became a time god, and the way the Time Lords became was because of her. If she didn't exist, like, the Time Lords would have become what they were.
Gotcha.
Which were Lords of Time, where they harnessed time energy and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So without her, that would never have happened.
Yeah.
What else did y'all watch? Is that it?
That's pretty much all I watched this week, and it all happened in like the span of 2 days.
Like I said, I watched JJK 0. That was better than the last time I watched it.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's an alright movie.
Yeah, I agree. Even as a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, it kind of like introduced a new character, but I don't think it did the best job at doing so. Even though this character is really powerful.
I am interested in seeing what he does later.
Yeah, he's a really powerful character.
You know, the only recent thing I saw about this is about that meme where the guy with the white hair has
Gojo?
Yeah, he has his presence and he's walking towards this character and he's being pushed against the wall. And then there's the captions like, when you go to your doctors and you've eaten 38 apples.
I do like
so his presence is like crushing the doctors into the wall.
I did really like getting Geto's origin story and seeing him die and become the new villain that he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't the show where everyone dies?
Yeah, everybody does die in this show.
Yeah, so that's why I don't like watching the show, because I just want something like, give me a good classic shonen anime.
I thought his death in the movie was kind of played off a little too.
Like, I'm sick of seeing
like it
all
was
these...
like off screen.
Yeah, I guess because they don't want to spoil the process of him dying and then what happens.
Yeah, but I'm just like, how the fuck did Gojo like kill him and like he should?
Doesn't
he didn't turn
Gojo
into
kill him
bits?
actually in season 2? The start of season 2 wasn't that the whole backstory?
No, that was just their friendship and then him becoming a villain at first. And then the movie is after that first few episodes. It's a weird timeline.
Yeah, they do it weird.
Yeah.
I just want a proper shonen anime, that one where every character doesn't fucking die.
That's not happening anymore.
That's
No, it
fun.
feels like
That's
it's
the fun
been.
part of shonen.
No, this seems like it's become too big of a trend for
Good.
apparently no reason.
I mean, that's the same
That's-
thing with isekais.
That's
Gotta
the
be
way-
stakes.
Isekai
bro.
is
It's got to be stakes. It's boring if the heroes always win without any losses.
I want the main character to die of whatever show. and
I
then-
want Naruto kind of anime. I want Bleach
Naruto-
types of
I want
anime.
I
Naruto
want
to
Naruto
die.
to die.
Yeah.
And then who's the one that has the dog?
I want Naruto and
Oh.
Boruto.
Kiba. I want
No,
Kiba
Hokage.
to be the
Bro,
main
shut the
character.
fuck up.
Yeah.
You want Kiba to become Hokage?
The main character.
The
You'll
main
get killed
character,
off the next
please,
episode later.
please, Naruto Studios, make this happen.
That'd
Or
be
who's the one with the bugs?
Oh no, he would be too strong actually.
Be too strong.
No, seriously, because like his clan should be talked about more because his clan could kill off the Uchiha clan pretty easily. I would say it's the biggest clan in Konoha. All right, it's literally the biggest, and they have so many broken abilities.
I want Madara to come back, but actually secretly be
Madara
a moon.
would get clapped
But actually
by the,
secretly be a moon god the whole
Aburame
time,
clan.
and then ruin the ending.
You guys remember way too much about Naruto.
No, seriously, the Aburame clan would destroy.
I hated
I
that ending.
I would hope
Uchiha
that
clan.
I would hope they remember a fair bit of the show, since there's so much of it.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything from that.
Dude, no, seriously, because they have bugs that suck in chakra and get bigger. They got so big they were able to fight the Ten Tails.
We gotta get back
All
on
right.
track here. We're gonna be here all night. I started SpongeBob. I'm on season 2. I'm watching
Let's fucking
every
go.
episode
Every
of
episode?
SpongeBob. I'm on halfway
Which
through
episode?
season 2.
You know,
You said in season 2.
because because some
Oh,
people like SpongeBob has this weird thing where like the Bubble
the
Bowl
Krab.
episode is like sometimes shown in season 2, but it's also shown in season 3.
Yeah, it was shown
So-
in season 2 with the way I was watching on Paramount.
Okay, so because the way I watched it was shown in season 3, but on Paramount it's shown in season 2.
yeah, it's the
Is that a
early
big deal?
the early
Because,
seasons
like,
are
I want to
hilarious.
know if he saw it yet or not.
The early seasons are hilarious though. I still
Right?
find myself laughing a lot.
I find myself actually laughing in some of the
They're really
more
well
recent
written.
seasons actually.
And there's a nostalgic ambiance to the music and scenery
Yeah.
that just takes
I don't
me
know
back
if I
in
could
time.
rewatch
Season 11 and 12 recently I find myself actually laughing at them.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm hoping that you enjoy those ones. a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
guess
as well.
we'll see. Because
Why-
I know it becomes brain rot.
It does
pretty-
become brain rot at like season 8 and 9.
Bro, the box
Like,
episode.
everyone's
bro.
gonna say
the
this
is
secret
such a
box
good
episode,
episode.
bro. It's so dumb, but it's,
It's
so
so
good.
funny, yeah.
No, that's what I mean.
It's
It's,
so
so
stupid.
dumb, but it's so good.
But yes, everyone's gonna say season 1 through 5 is the best.
Right there,
It
that's
gets
all
a
they-
little brain rotty after
bread.
that. Season 11, season 11 and 12 have brain rot, but they do have episodes where I generally find myself chuckling at. you
They
know?
have canned bread. This place has
So, yeah,
everything.
SpongeBob. I'm always gonna hype this up. you
Yeah,
know?
so many good memes from it. Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
Watch Doctor Who. I'm always gonna recommend it. I want you guys to at least give it a shot as well.
I don't
all
have
right?
Disney.
Elden Ring. This is my rec.
That's crazy.
He can never have his shirt off.
So-
again.
Next
So,
week,
Why when he's
Dude.
50 years old?
next week we have two options. We're gonna put it to a vote. We have a Quiet Place Day 1 or
No.
Blue Lock the movie.
Blue Lock.
Let's
That's
go
what I'm
Quiet
voting
Place,
for.
bro.
I'm voting for
wait,
Blue
Quiet
Lock.
Place?
I don't
Yeah,
want to.
it's the prequel to everything. It
Oh
starts.
my god, I forgot.
I'll leave it
I'm
up to
voting
you
for
guys.
Blue Lock.
I've never seen Blue Lock, so
Nah, I mean I'm fine with either. I guess.
I'd rather
I
watch-
just need to watch the whole show.
yeah. How many episodes?
I don't know if
I really want to watch Hayate again, even though it's like 100+ episodes.
Yeah.
there's only like 12 episodes.
No, it's 24
Oh,
episodes.
24?
Yeah, it's 24. I should know. I mean, you both watched it when
Yeah.
it first came out.
Blue Lock, huh?
We're
Yeah.
holding hands.
It was good. It's actually
a
pretty
really good
good.
series.
But I think since they haven't watched it, I don't know if they're
Will
gonna.
this be released only in theaters or will it be on?
Well, it'll be theaters for a while, and then it'll probably drop to
Yeah,
Crunchyroll.
it'll be a little while.
So it is.
Both of these are
In
theater
theaters,
releases.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I would
I
prefer
just
to
don't
watch
want
A
to
Quiet
watch
Place.
The Quiet Place.
I'd prefer to watch this over Blue Lock. I don't know. why.
I'm just tired of this series.
I mean, I've only seen just one.
Yeah,
I've only seen the first one ever.
Yeah,
it's
but
a slight bummer.
And that's the only one I've ever seen. I haven't seen anything else about A Quiet Place.
It's just that, like, you know,
Like,
We'll
it's possible it's good. It's just, I don't know.
It's
We'll
just
vote
the-
off air. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you
Yeah.
for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
it's just the fact that